All right. We just loaded up. Let's go.
I'll tell a lot about you, bro. It's either we gonna laugh or we gonna be like, okay, we got.
Nah, I ain't trading nobody, yeah.
You can't lose to the Jags, dude.
Well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's exactly what we have right now. Actually expecting a pretty steady rain throughout today here in Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. This is fielded at the goal line.
Did you watch him, Mansell?
Yeah.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's
that
a
rain.
tone
He
setter.
should have
First
called
play
that
from
up.
scrimmage.
You seen
Stuff in the
that?
backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that.
At the Cam Chancellor hit, send the tempo early.
Play, having leverage lower than the offensive lineman,
I don't
getting
know
into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
On second and 11 now. Foles. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And down he'll go at the 25.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
Foles. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down?
Let's go, Tyreek.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
Watch out for Hill on the return. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, one underlying storyline between these two teams is that the Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, he knows a lot about Nick Foles, the Jags QB. He drafted the quarterback when he was calling the shots in Philadelphia and later would sign him to Kansas City as a backup in 2016. But Kansas City, they have won the last 4 in this series, including a 30-14 victory a year ago. At the time, that got the Chiefs to 5-0 on the young season. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Mahomes. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off.
That was a dangerous pass there.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those.
I don't know why they made Pat turn like they want to hike the ball with him.
Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
All they just let me know is Buddy don't know how to play with the sticks. He should have switched to that and picked that one.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to throw, and this is caught by Watkins. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line.
Brian, it
That'll
worked.
be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy.
Damn.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage.
Like that.
That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
Bruh. Oh my God. Bro. What the f... I was about to say he would have been over the top.
Yellow.
They'll run on first down. McCoy. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now Williams, they're going to get him down well short at first as he can only get this to about the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Butker's kick here is good. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
Hey.
Jaguars
I'm playing house money, man.
Start their next drive, and on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are
he got ball first. I got to stop.
Sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game, still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
I was on 8-game win streak for the last league ended. Yeah, he got ball first. He went 3 and out. Yeah.
This one out.
That didn't work for you, son.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Yeah.
Foles. The open man is short. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. They will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
I think he's 21, 22.
Thank you, Lewis.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come
How long, Martez, you been keeping count? How long your phone been on?
By just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. McCoy.
Everybody else said they weren't going to do nothing either.
The 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Mahomes completes that one to Watkins. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
I gave you a pass with the Texans and stuff, but you got to be going over the top with the...
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, nah, I was balling with the Teds.
Yeah, that's why I said that insert. You got to be throwing dots.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Watch that corner before you call the play.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Watch.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Okay, now you playing back.
He'll try and
I know
run
I'm delayed, but you playing back.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Yellow.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled.
Look at,
he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. Now Mahomes throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
He looked like he's scared. I don't know which one he want to do.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot him right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Over the top of Julio every play.
Here's Mahomes. He finds Robinson. A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Back, bro. Look at
they
that.
only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now this time Mahomes will throw. They complete it to Hill.
Look, he's playing back.
Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Where's he throwing it to?
It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
Bro, Sammy Watkins is wide open in the middle of the field.
20,
Oh
10,
my God.
Sammy is wide open in the middle of the field.
Oh my
Short
God.
throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers. They
Sammy
love
Watkins is
those short
wide
throws.
open in the
Those
middle of
eyes
the
get real wide,
field.
don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Hey,
Point after by
Lewis,
Lambeau,
you
up and good.
start, like,
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Oh hell nah, right no team. I started out 1-3 in a row, off 8 in a row last season.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Do like I'm gonna go get Chris Harris, like they said how Chris Harris was mad, no playoff team traded for him. Let me come get Tyreek for you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour.
Now they
He
get.
may
Oh
want to
my
track down
God.
that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into
Nigga,
the
it's
trophy
one
case?
game, bro.
Put it
It's
there.
one
Yeah,
game.
no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he'll be brought
I
down.
forgot I
That's
think
a
I
face
see that.
mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials
Face
always
mask.
tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I think he about to start throwing the ball. He's gonna play aggressive. He's trying to do that knockout punch.
There's
He may run the punch out, but
That one complete. He
I
finds
think he's gonna
Sharp.
go off. Yeah.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
Wait, he just performed playmaker.
I thought so.
I was about to say. Yeah, let's say clip. He just did one playmaker play. I seen that.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and
Make the people up the
6.
field. Nah,
They'll set up a throw.
I'm about to say this nigga neat, bro.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it.
That it?
And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I'm about to say right. Throw it. Throw it. Do something.
And this should be the final play before the
Throw it
quarter
up the
ends.
ramp.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
The final shot before break. Moore. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and in.
I want Penn Patton to throw another pick.
The opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime
He should have
report.
ran it then. And went into halftime.
Nah, I got this.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Nobody.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. A gain there of 21 yards. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300
I don't
yards.
need him.
10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
But he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally
No, I think he had
and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards of completion, but now they face third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely,
No, it's not a
not
first.
called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
I just want me to finish 4-12 like
here in
him.
the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check, 6-6, pull it high. Jump.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir.
Oh, now Trubisky sucks.
Positive gain. Looking to throw again on second down. Foles. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory.
I'm about to think about it. I did all my damage last year after I got rid of Watson.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
What's up, y'all? I don't know. Panthers.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
What's going on, Mitch?
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So first and 10 now from the 30.
This is already to get free agent shit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
They'll look to throw here.
Control lane. Use a peak. Let's go.
Intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Anybody even on the Panthers right
The
now?
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I was trying to see if I can get Tyreek just go up and get another.
Who you playing, Lewis?
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 10th carry now for McCoy. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
I play Joba next week.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is caught by Watkins. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Who, Robinson?
Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
He didn't get it, bro.
Alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That's complete to Robinson. They give him a gain of 38.
No, he got caught. It's Robinson, yeah.
To watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So after the big play, look at this all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Man, how you doing, Tez, man? I talked to you, man. Skills, how you doing, man?
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown, Chiefs! They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that
I thought he was going to lead them all outside.
If you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about two-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that kicks first downs.
He was in our division.
Keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful.
I think he ended up beating him.
And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. On the draw, this is Fournette. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
He switched off and let the crew to make the tackle on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open.
He was looking for
everyone keeping eyes on him.
He was looking for
a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll look to throw, and this is caught by Watkins.
Sammy motherfucking Watkins jumped the football, bro.
Just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity.
And it's down. I just looked at the replay. He's really down.
If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
No, he's down. I mean, no, he wasn't down. That's clearly for me.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Now Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Got to figure.
Think about it. I ain't calling it because he's hiking the ball like 20 seconds left every time. Let me see if he's going to do it again.
On 2nd down, Armstead looking for a seam but finding none.
He hiked about, I'm going to use this one, but he hiked about with 25 seconds left.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
I called it, yeah.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
1-1.
They'll stay with the run and Armstead. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go.
I think he missed it.
Will put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
He dropped it.
I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He dropped it again.
Incomplete. 12 seconds left. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They had to go for it.
I should have ran just to get the first down. That's stupid, bro. If I would have fought with that football, I would have won this game. I feel like I was good.
Yeah. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah.